Saul Paul and Ella. Take one.
Hey y'all, I'm Ella Denena reporting for Texas Student Television at ACL. Hook 'em. I'm sitting down with Grammy-nominated artist Saul Paul. You just performed. Tell us a little bit about your set.
It was epic. It's ACL. I wanted to do it big. I did. I had a 12-piece choir come join me. That was exceptional. They were dressed to the nines. My new album's called Speak Hope, Sing Joy. It was dope. Great crowd interaction. Yeah, it was fun.
And where were those choir students from?
In and around Austin. Shout out to Del Valley ISD. You know, myself, I'm a Texas X. Hook 'em. I'm an artist. I also have an organization. One, forgive me. I just got through performing. Two, is Dusty. I have a foundation, the Saul Paul Foundation, and one of the school districts we work with is Del Valley ISD. So I got to bring some students from Del Valley ISD to perform at ACL. They were quite excited about it.
That's incredible. And will they be back here with you next week?
They will not. I'm actually spreading the love. I am performing next week, but I'm bringing in some different performers. This year, I'm bringing in some B-boys and B-girls, the Cap City Rockers. Yeah, so they'll be performing to some of the new joints off my new album. One song in specific called Breaking for Change that debuted at the Olympics. Yeah, so they'll be dancing with me.
That's incredible. You had a song debut at the Olympics.
Well, I won't say all that, but yes, during the Olympics, because like there are some amazing folks here in Austin that played a part in the Olympics, debuting at the Olympics. And so I knew that was coming, so I made a song, and we have a great B-boy, B-girl community here. And so there were some folks that represented in Paris over the summer. Myself, I was actually scheduled to go, and then I just dropped out at the end because I was finishing my new album. But yeah.
Well, that's all exciting. Getting back to the fact that you're a Texas X, how does it feel to be performing here where you went to school?
I absolutely love it. I live here. I give here. Like, you know, I bleed orange. What happens here changes the world. So to be able to come back and play at one of the iconic stages like ACL, I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And it's cool because, yeah, it's here in Austin, but literally people know about it all across the globe. Yeah.
And the football team's back to being number 1 today. How do you feel about that?
That part. I've been here all day, so I haven't got to see the latest, but I figured we would. There were like 5 upsets yesterday. I was like, that was the best weekend ever to have a bye. And then next week we go beat OU, and it'll be next weekend, and they'll still suck.
Yep.
We'll still win. Hook 'em. Yeah, and I think I just got some tickets to the Georgia game. Like, life is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, your music is very inspiring. It inspires people to be the change makers of tomorrow. Tell me a little bit about that and your story and how you got here.
I love it. Yeah, I'm a Texas X. And the interesting thing is, before I graduated from the prestigious University of Texas at Austin, I was actually convicted of 4 felonies and sat in the Texas State Penitentiary. At 20 years old, I realized that life is the sum total of the choices you make. I changed my choices. I changed my life. I got out of prison, got into UT, ultimately graduated, and since then have chosen to be the change and empower others to do the same. You know, my major was radio, television, film, so I learned the art and science of storytelling, and I incorporate that in all that I do. So whether I'm writing a song or whether I'm writing a screenplay, I mean, we started a beverage company, Change Water. Even on here, there's a story being told. So just realizing that storytelling is all around us, and that's a skill that I learned at UT, and I incorporate that in everything I do.
That's incredible. You should be very proud of yourself. That's very inspiring.
Thank you. I'm proud that I know I'm making my grandmother proud. Myself, my mom died when I was 3. My dad left before I was born. I was placed in foster care through no fault of my own, but I had an amazing grandmother who sacrificed and adopted me, and she put me in a position she sacrificed so I could succeed. She passed away before I even graduated high school, so she never saw me graduate high school. She never saw me present 3 TED Talks. She never saw me on America's Got Talent or go to the Grammys. She also never saw me go to prison, but through her faith, I know she knew I would be great. And so that's why I wake up every day motivated with a mindset that today's a good day to have a great day, which is one of the songs on my new album, Attitude of Gratitude. and it's the reason why I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and more so, I'm gonna invest into others so that they can succeed as well. Because that's what she modeled for me: investing into others so that they can succeed.
That's a great motto. Well, you've performed South by Southwest, ACL, America's Got Talent. You've been featured by Billboard, NPR, New York Times. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I was just got my #1 Billboard album with my friends Gangsta Grass just 2 weeks ago. Like, that was mind blowing. That was a surprise. Didn't expect that, because some things you can't control. But what does feel good is to know that I had a vision, and that I've been able to make choices and put in the work and hang around long enough to see the vision come to fruition. Yeah, so that feels good. And I have other goals that I've yet to accomplish. But I know that, through patience and diligence, with this proper plan and working it, I'll accomplish those as well. And then my goal is to be like my grandmother and leave a legacy, because life isn't really about what you accomplish, but I feel like it's about what you invest into others and what lives on beyond you.
Definitely. And getting back to those goals, where do you hope to see yourself in 5 years? Where's your dream place to perform? What goals do you have for yourself?
That's a great question. It's funny, it's like my shows, like half my show is improv. Like, I just freestyle off the top. The same with the interviews, but I need to probably prepare. I've heard that question before, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm like, I don't have a good answer. I'm like, big vision. I don't have a great answer for that one. I just know, I also know that you can't always share all your business. Like, I like using interviews to try to, like, share nuggets along the way. So there's somebody out there, like, you can't tell her, like, it's like those memes, like, never let them know your next move. It's right. It's like, what was that? So it's like, because, like Khaled said, they don't want to see us win. But my simple goal, I guess, is to be the change the world. What I can share is that there are 7 billion plus people on the planet, and my goal is to touch the world. There are modern day, like, world changers amongst us, people that have done things that have literally impacted the world, impact your life, my life. I want to be one of those. I just want to do it for good. But what I can say, and I haven't talked about this specifically, my new album's called Speak Hope, Sing Joy. Right now, I'm really excited about breaking a world record. The world record currently is 17,000, like the most voices on a song, like a virtual song. Virtual chorus is like 17,000. And my goal is to break that record. I think we can get 20,000 people all singing the same song, like adding their voice to the chorus for a cost. And so that's what I launched here today at ACL. And so, like, we had the choir singing, we had the audience singing as well. And I plan to use all the attention that comes with that to highlight youth that are in foster care that are waiting to be adopted.
Well, that's incredible. Is there anything else you want to add to this today? Any message? Any other messages you want to get out there? Anything to UT? This is Texas Student Television. So. Wow.
That is. Hook 'em. We really are great. What happens here does change the world. It's like our football team. That's why everybody was feeling away before we were back to where we feel like we belong, right? Mm-hmm. And but it's the same, not just with football. It's the same with you as a student. Like, you've been admitted to this illustrious institution, this prestigious university. Realize that there's a reason why there's greatness inside of you. What happens here changes the world. Use your powers for good. Don't be self-focused and only do you, right? Like we're superheroes. So, and somebody from UT should reach out to me. I'm on social at Saul Paul. My website, saulpaul.com. I've yet to connect UT, the University of Texas at Austin, to the Speak Hope, Sing Joy movement. So maybe there's a choral group on campus, or maybe there's a student group, or maybe there's a dormitory, maybe there's a sorority. There should be some, like, mass group that says, hey, we want to add our voice to the chorus for a cause. Yeah. That would be awesome to have UT involved.
Awesome. Well, let's just give a hook 'em to the camera to end it.